YouTube, what up though? It's your boy Midwest Mellow, back with another video. And today I want to discuss week 2 of the NFL season. Also, I want to briefly touch on the NBA playoffs and also let y'all know what my next video is going to be about. So, for starters, I'm going to go down for week 2 scores. So, we got the Bengals and the Browns. The Browns beat the Bengals 35-30. The Bears beat the Giants 17-13. The Rams beat the Eagles 37-19. Falcons Cowboys. The Cowboys end up pulling that one out. That was a pretty interesting game. 40-39. Uh, the Bucks beat the Panthers 31-17. The 49ers beat the Jets 31-13. And Nick Bosa got injured in the midst of that, but it was a good game. Broncos lost to the Steelers 26-21. Uh, Titans beat the Jags 30-33. My Lions lost to the Packers. I had to pick them though, but 42-21. Bills and Dolphins. The Bills won that 31-28. Then you got the Vikings and the Colts. The Colts won that 28-11, and I picked the Vikings to win that. I don't know why I did that, but the Colts were at home, so they did what they were supposed to do. Washington versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals won that 30-15. Texans lost to the Ravens 33-16, and the Chiefs pulled out in OT against the Chargers 23-20. The Patriots lost to the Seahawks 30-35, and the Saints lost to the Raiders, which was like my upset of the week, 24-34. I mean, the Raiders were at home, but like I said, I don't like the Raiders, and but they won, so yeah. For week 3, Thursday we got Miami and Jacksonville. I got Jacksonville winning that. Um, I got mostly home teams this week. San Francisco versus the New York Giants. That's the first Sunday game. I picked San Francisco, even though the Giants are at home. Um, Washington versus Cleveland. I picked Cleveland to win that. Um, Cincinnati versus Philly. I got Philly. Raiders versus the Patriots. I picked the Patriots. ATL versus Chicago. I'm gonna pick the Falcons on that ATL. Uh, Buffalo versus the Rams. Hmm. I'm gonna pick Buffalo. They're at home. Pittsburgh versus Houston. I'm gonna take the Steelers on that. Tennessee versus the Vikings. I'm gonna take the Vikings. Uh, the Chargers versus Carolina. I'll pick the Chargers. The Colts versus the Jets. I'll pick the Colts. Dallas versus Seattle. As much as Dallas is my team, I'm gonna pick against them and go with Seattle. They're at home. Detroit versus Arizona. Um, Obviously, the correct choice. I mean, the easy pick would be to pick the Cardinals, but I'm gonna pick Detroit because that's my team. Denver versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is on the road, but I'll pick Tampa Bay. Um, the Saints versus the Packers. The Packers are away, but I'm gonna pick the Saints. I'll pick the Saints. And then Monday night we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus Baltimore Ravens. As much as I want to pick Kansas City, give Baltimore a chance at home. So that's my picks for week 3. Um, I actually didn't calculate my record for this week. I can say that I picked. I guess we can go through it right now. Um, so I picked the Bengals. So that's a L. Let's see. I can write this down while we do it. Don't look like I got a pen. I got a pencil. Let's see. So I picked the Bengals. That's a L. I picked the Giants, that's a L. I think I started off the first three games with L's. The Eagles was a L. I picked the Cowboys. I picked the Bucks. Um, I picked the 49ers. I picked the Steelers. I picked the Titans. I picked the Lions. That was a L. Um, I can't. Did I pick against? No, I picked the Bills. That was a W. I picked the Vikings, so that's a L. I picked the Cardinals. That's a W. I picked the Texans, and that was a L. I picked the Chiefs. I picked the Seahawks, and I picked the Saints, and that was a L. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once again, I'm 9-7 on picks. So I gotta do better. Um, I'm looking real mediocre right now with these picks. But besides that, we just gonna jump into some little news that I got. So Saquon Barkley out for the season. He tore his ACL in his right knee. The Giants actually signed Devontae Freeman from who was just released from the Falcons for 1 year, 3 million. I guess he may not have been replaced, but you know when you look at it, it looks like he got replaced by Todd Gurley. Um, so yeah, he was either a free agent or he was released by the Falcons, and he ended up signing with the Giants. He said that was the best opportunity for him to contribute and get carries due to Saquon being out. So that's a tough injury. I was just talking about them last week, saying that they were having problems, and then so now he's injured. It just kind of says a lot. Um, Another injury I spoke on was Nick Bosa, a defensive end for the 49ers. He tore his ACL. He's out for the season. So this ACL thing has become a big issue. Seems like for the NFL, a lot of players are injuring their knees in some kind of way. Um, but also, Drew Lock hurt himself in the first quarter of the Broncos game this past week, and so he's questionable for this upcoming week. Right shoulder injury. Um, and the Broncos actually look to sign Blake Bortles. I don't know if that's to replace him or if that's just to have a backup. Um, Another big story that I found out about today, the Chargers team doctor actually punctured Tyrod Taylor's lung after he was having some pain in his cracked ribs. They were administering a painkiller injection and somehow punctured his lung. So that's developing. I don't know what we're gonna hear about that or what's to come from that. Also, I want to talk about the coaches wearing a mask. A lot of teams and a lot of coaches got fined this past week. John Gruden, Sean Payton, Pete Carroll, Vic Fangio, and Kyle Shanahan were all fined $100,000 each, and then subsequently, each franchise was fined $250,000 a piece for their coaches not wearing masks. They say that the coaches are closest to the players. They do the most talking. They do the most yelling, and so they would like for the players to be safe. Due to faulty testing, someone could get a negative test yet still be asymptomatic and infect someone. So that was a thing. So yeah, that was just my quick coverage of the NFL, my picks for week 3. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what y'all thought about these games and who do you guys pick for the upcoming week. Briefly, tonight we're gonna be watching the Celtics Heat game 4. The Heat are up 2-1. And last night, the Lakers and the Nuggets faced off in the Western Conference Finals. That was game 3. The Lakers lost 114 to 106, despite LeBron James having a triple double. He actually had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. And Anthony Davis had 27 points, but it was not enough. Uh, Jeremiah Grant, actually had 26 points, which was an outburst. Murray had 28, and Jokic had 22 points. Also, Monte Morris had 14 points off of the bench. So that was a team effort for them to get that W. And they'll be playing not tonight but tomorrow at 9 o'clock. um, and that would be game 4. Uh, if I'm gonna pick, so I picked the Celtics and the Lakers to be in the NBA Finals. I did not expect for the Heat to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, but they have proved time and time again that they're a tough team, and they're leading right now. But I still got the Celtics winning that in 7 games, and I also have the Lakers defeating the Nuggets. I actually didn't pick a number because I expected them to be facing the Clippers. So I'm gonna say 6 games. A lot of people only got the Nuggets winning 1 game. I think they can pull out one more. Um, so yeah, I got that at least 6 games. Um, so yeah, what my next video is gonna be about is the Major League Baseball playoffs will be starting September 29th. So there is slated to be playoffs in October. Um, the 60 game season is quickly coming to an end, so I'll be giving you updates on that as far as home run leaders and ERA leaders. I'll give you the new expansion playoffs is just for the bubble season or COVID season, whatever you would like to call it. So yeah, that'll be my next video. I'll be talking about who's in the playoffs. Basically, if the season ended today. Um, so yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe again. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about these injuries, man. The NBA playoffs, I'll be covering that more closely when the NBA finals hit. Um, and I also want to do some more boxing. Roy Jones looks to have pulled out of the fight with Mike Tyson. I'm not really sure, but then I still see him training, and everybody's posting it as he's training for the Tyson fight. So we'll see. I also wanted to try test my boxing chops out. There's Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. That fight's coming really soon, and Charlo brothers are having a doubleheader. So I also wanna talk about that. So, yep, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm up out of here. This is.